Good evening all, how are we doing? Hope you're all well. Happy Monday. How's it going? Not terrible, not great apparently. Although slightly loose under the screw apparently. How are we all doing? Has everybody had a good weekend? I do hope so. This would be so much easier with my glasses on. Except for the fact that it wouldn't. Right. Shiny new week. So, nice chill weekend. Ahem, apparently. Yeah, had a nice chill weekend. It's been alright. Okay. Wouldn't make it matters worse here. Maybe not. Nearly there. There we go. Glorious high definition. So, how are we getting on? Evening, Mole Miner. First off the mark. Evening, Rob. Evening, Seamless. Hope you're all well. Evening, Ryan. Evening, Pepper. Evening, Marini. Evening, Adam. Evening, Stella. And evening, PC. How are we all doing? 4th of July is the best weekend. Good. Glad you had fun. I have mostly chilled. Played quite a bit of Valheim this weekend. Got a bit of a craving, so kind of enjoyed it. Taking it nice and slow and chill and stuff. We'll see how things go when I approach the stage where I gave up last time because I kind of got frustrated and sick of it. We'll see how we do. But yeah, enjoying myself so far. Tickly nose though. Not that much. Right. So, plan today is to answer a bit of a request, kind of. And I'm thinking I'm going to decorate a camp. I've got a few different buildings to decorate. So I'm going to rabbit on about that. I'm hoping, if this goes according to plan, I will be able to use the stream as the basis for, hopefully, a video. We'll see how that goes. So any thoughts or questions or anything regarding why the hell I'm doing what I'm doing when I'm decorating in a bit, go right ahead. I'm going to turn the camera off while I'm actually doing that though, just for the purposes of using it as a video later. My eyeball is itching like crazy. So there's another good reason to. Yeah, so something a little different to do, and as we haven't got a vast amount going on in game at the moment, might as well do that now. It seemed like a sensible time. Deal with that. Oh well. So yeah, that's the plan. We might do some daily ops later on, but I'll do it at the end if anywhere. So hopefully I'll be able to keep this reasonably succinct and to the point, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to turn into a video. But I was thinking about making a video on how I approach decorating for a while, and I just couldn't for the life of me figure out a way of doing it, so I thought we'll do it as a stream and I'll try and cut it into a usable video afterwards. Hopefully. We shall see. Ahem. So, when Fallout eventually fires up, we'll get going. How are you doing, Voltix Spy? Yeah, it's been a little while, but you made it. Glad to have you here. Is it tomorrow the season ends? Wednesday, I think. Technically. The update will probably be around about midday on Wednesday, so the season will probably end when the servers come down for the update. Ugh, I'm croaky today. Ahem. Yeah, when the servers come down for the update is probably when the season will end, I would think. So effectively Tuesday into Wednesday, but it'll be a short last day, kinda. The new one starts on Wednesday afternoon, so should be cool. So, what random freebie have I got at the minute? A repair kit. What's he bothered? That's quite cool. Yeah, so it's combat dagger, combat knife skin, or the kind of SAS Special Forces vibe. Cool. I'm kind of tempted by that. You know what? It's not actually expensive, so why not? Can't afford anything else I want at the moment, so. The other one was a repair kit, wasn't it? Useful at least, so. Let's jump in. Include a turret tower? Probably not, Pepper. I doubt I'll have enough space for that, but should be fun. Do I start with an idea of the build or improvise as I go? A little bit of both, Ryan. In this particular case, I've got a few buildings that I've put together, at least one of which also looks somewhat familiar. And I generally go with sort of a theme that fits with the function of the structure, unless I have a concept of another sort going on, in which case I'll go with an overall theme. But it tends to be more room by room, but I try and have it a somewhat consistent overall. 4 moves to go. Yeah, you should be able to do it if you keep at it, PC. No. Yeah, in. But it's the middle of the night, which is not very helpful to. That button. So. Right. Let's properly server hop, because nighttime server is about as much use as a chocolate fire guard right now. Evening Skyrim, how we doing? You alright? To be honest, I hardly ever use turrets in my camp builds at all anyway. They're something I'll add if there's space at the end, and maybe if I have a specific need because of where I'm building, but as a general rule, they're not worth having. You only get attacked. Your camp only gets attacked when either you or another player are there. So if you're there, you can defend it. If another player is there, they should defend it. So, it's a bit more successful. It feel weird though. I have some kind of grit bedded into my mousepad that is doing my head in a little bit, but we'll manage. So early morning as well, so that's cool. Right then, I'm going to disappear. Bye, like that, and we'll get cracking. Yeah, doing good, thanks, Skyrim. So, first up, we have a few buildings I've put in place already, just for the sake of easy building. We have a rough sort of raidery gatehouse, or it will be a raidery gatehouse when I'm done. Just the basic structure I've thrown together, and we'll have a look at decorating it in a minute. We have a structure over here, which will become a shop. Again, very, very basic, but should have a decent shape to it and be easy enough to decorate. And we have a house. This, you may recognise, is based on a house I built in this location a long time ago. It's a bit simpler, this version, but should work. Head on inside. We've got absolutely nothing in here at the moment. So it's going to be a lounge living room. This is obviously the garage and will therefore be appropriately themed. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep these floors up here or not, or just kind of completely enclose this space, because I don't quite like the way it looks up there. But I might leave it as it will probably be the kitchen with door. Here is the stairwell. And it's a bit smaller upstairs than my previous camp like this was. But bedroom. And this will be the bathroom. So, simple enough. And we might do a little bit outside if time and opportunity present. So hopefully I've got enough of everything to actually work with this. Now, enough materials, but we'll see how it goes. So, living room. Basically, going to start off with a theme, in this case being the living room. So, let's have a look at what we've got in terms of floors first. We'll replace Most of these are not going to look spectacular, I don't think, for a living room floor. Oh, actually, no, we've got carpets now. Might be doable. Those are way too clean. I do like some of those dungeon floors, stuff like that, but I think either this one or this one. Let's go for the purple one. It's a weird thing at the moment where it won't show the fact it's changed, but it has. Bit of a visual issue going on there. You might have to flip some of these around a bit. Those appear to work okay. Okay. I don't actually need to flip anything, that's cool. But one nice even floor, if I've got it right. Yeah. Cool. So, something on the walls, I think, next. Going to make a big difference right off the bat. No, oh, wallpaper. So, wooden one is always a good bet. Does look cool. Not sure what else I might do. Didn't look suitable for a living room. Bit garish. Mothman, go with the floor. That's probably a bit much purple. Too dark, I think. Do that, it's a bit meh. Really work with the flooring. So, I think we'll stick with wood. Probably just going to end up looking best. Should do the job. So, I want to make sure I can path through here reasonably easily, so I want to keep that fairly clear. But, not with our floor decorations, wherever they are. They want to be functional, look good, and actually not have stuff getting in the way too much. Fireplaces actually might be under lighting, might they? Because that would seem like a sensible way to set up a focal point. I could put a TV in, but really my style. Okay, so it's not in there. Maybe it is under floor decoration. And this is the stuff I usually edit out. I would very, very much like to see a massive overhaul of the building menus. Because this is ridiculous. They're not there. I'm going to miss that. Come on, I know you're there somewhere. You're at Atomic Shop, I. Definitely not clients. It says check in anyway. Oh, fireplaces like that. There we go. We've got a few options. Stick with this one though, it's definitely the coolest, and it'll fill the gap between the windows, probably the nicest. Yeah, forget that positioned. Evening all, how are we doing? Evening Ollie. Shh. Doesn't quite reach the ceiling though, which is faintly annoying. So, there's our focal point. And gonna need somewhere to sit. Probably some stuff on either side of it. Which we do for seating. So, do a sofa, or I could do these, but these are not really big enough for the space, I think. They're gonna look a bit small in here, out of place. So I think here, yeah, there we go. Use a hunting lodge couch. Here's Atomic Shop, but one of the better couches. Fairly neat and tidy. Good bit of space behind it. Yeah, definitely too far over to the right. I feel like this is not straight. completely straight. No, it's the bloody couch that isn't straight, isn't it? This could take a while. Better. Okay. So, nice and easy. Some tables. Tables. Where the heck are the tables? There they are. Side tables always look good. I haven't got these unlocked, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd use these. Though, actually, they don't sit under the windows very well, so it would go there quite well. Or it could go on either on this side somewhere. But I think I'm going to need something up there anyway. But I don't have those unlocked on this character, so we'll go with these. They'll fit in quite nicely. Oh. Kind of not central to the space, but it's central to the window, so I'll have to fit something in the corner, I think. There is the floor decor, there it is. Cactus? Maybe. What I'm really thinking of is the large ferns. Just saw something moving across the floor there. I was wondering what on earth it was. It's just the shadows changing there. I think I'd know where stuff is by now. There it is. I'm going to flip this around the wrong way. Kind of the issue with squeezing this sort of stuff in there is going to clip through the walls. Like that Eternal Bethesda meme you see floating around. Probably work. Look outside. Still hate that I can't sprint in build mode though. This will do. Let's just repeat on this side. I hope this can be done without too much clippage. They are kind of the wrong way around, but otherwise they clip, so obviously it's unavoidable. What can we do? Not too bad. So, usually somewhere under the floor decor, there's something that should look good on here. We're going to have to mix things up a little bit, I think. Because if they look too even, it won't make a right lot of sense. So, what I really want, put that there. Conveniently on a bit of an angle. I do wish there was a reversed version of that, so you could have the neck of the bottle facing the same way each time. Perfect, but it'll probably do for now. So, appliances. I have a radio in here. Could do with something else to complement that, but I don't think I have very much for living room stuff. Steins? I could put a Stein on there. Maybe. Go with that one. That could fit a little bit there. Yeah. If in doubt, go with 3, so they always look better. Daring choice of the floor. Looks sort of living roomish. Some of the others are pretty obnoxious as well. So, I'd like to have some stuff on and around the fireplace just to dress it up a little bit. So, that would not be suitable. Ooh. There's another thing I tend to do a lot. Just spot something in the menus and think, yes, I want to use that. Put it there for now. Like. Come on. That, so I can get around it, basically, whilst I'm doing other stuff. Further down. Go with that. The tulips are probably a bit big though. Maybe not. Coming at those from slightly different angles mixes it up a bit, but that doesn't look quite right. So, how's that? That's better. Yeah, that's not bad. Would like to put something on here, but that might be a bit difficult. Let's see. Oh, I know what. Let's go all the color. Do I have any clocks unlocked on this? Some, but probably nothing particular. Nice, that will do. And I got a visitor, which I really don't need right now. Go away, I'm not a visitor. I want Decor, because I think a couple of plants will go nicely on the top there if I've got succulents, which I should have. Somewhere. Yes, that's not bad. All right. Persuade it to jump up on here. That's not going to work. Let's try putting it down, see if it'll go now. Don't think I'm going to be able to persuade anything to sit on that mantelpiece. Doesn't really look like it, does it? Oh well. So, I feel like this is wonky. Wonderful. So, typical. What can we do? We will try a different server. I might have known. How are we doing, Bill? At the old Fallout 4 building days. A little less scrappy than that, although the entrance might be. Raider Tower is going to be somewhat Fallout 4-ish. I think. See how long it takes to find another server now. Preferably that's not nighttime. But the one from earlier, at the very least, should solve that problem. Oh, it thinks I'm level 1 again. I ain't gonna do it, is it? Try again. This is one area where I definitely need to pull out first. Make dealing with this stuff much easier. And also the server hopping would be much easier as well. Have the throne on the loading screen. Yeah, it was a good build, that one. Hey Bethesda, on a server hop, I don't want the same server. Funnily enough. Let's see how it is this time. I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. I was expecting it to go dark before it happened, though. I would like some of those Nuka-Cola billboards and posters. Preferably not quite so beaten up, but... I've got a metal one on the back there, but... Fuck's sake, Bethesda. Oh, it's a different server. It's just still bloody night time. Eternal struggle. Mind you, they're talking about making announcements about the Private Worlds update that's coming in the autumn once Steel Rain is out, so that should be very, very cool. Looking forward to hearing a bit more about that. Should be coming out in September, I think. Very much looking forward to finding out a few bits about that. Depending on what they have for us. Whee! Finally. Camp could not be placed. Really? And miles away. Okay, that's not miles away. Alright. See what they've got. Dead super mutants in the toy store. Sure, admit. Nice idea, nice theme, looks good. I want one of these. Also want one of those, but I mostly want one of them. As far as an idea for a camp goes, I like this one. Good shout, but that's lot. Oh, this character doesn't have a jetpack. Yeah, up there. There we go. Door is also locked, but we can at least peer through the windows, see what they've got. Just their crafting space upstairs and look at that. I'm guessing it's, yeah, staircase at the back there. Well, if something's going to block my camp, at least it's a good one. Good to see if they allow mods on private server. Not a chance, no. There's no way they've got that done yet. At least I very much doubt it. I suspect it will be increased flexibility, more control, possibly larger player numbers. They're probably not, because I think they have said that's not going to happen. And probably some more PvP type stuff. But might be some other stuff. I very much doubt mods will be on the list though. Somehow. Interesting, how we doing? Haven't missed a vast amount. Day is it before I start worrying? Ooh, the right time of day. Do love my game. Huh? No face cam, not today, no. At least not till later on, anyway. So, before we were rudely interrupted, I was decorating. Waiting for the sun to come up a little bit more, really. For a moment, at least I can see. My wall is no longer paved. Not good. Thanks, Bethesda. Really appreciate it. It's there, it's just not showing up because, yay. Okay, oh well, we'll manage without and it'll reappear later, I hope. So, right. Still wonky yet. the other way now. That's better. So I'm going to need something here, probably something here. So, anything interesting in the displays I could put there? No, that won't really look like it belongs. That fit? That might fit. Might be able to squeeze something in there. But that would be... do that. Better. Wait and stick something on display here, especially as we don't have to worry about stash limits and build limits with stuff on display anymore. That's definitely a bonus. Should work. Clips in a bit, but in a kind of tidy way, so I can live with it. On this side, however, I'm not so sure what I want to do. Drinks cabinet, maybe. I think, for now, might have a look to see if I've got a different chair that might go in there quite well. Not really. Piano? Piano might not be a bad bet. That could work. Really used piano very often, so... Of course it did. Stop protesting, dummy. Yeah, that should do it. So, a few things on the wall would be nice. Flag. Like this game board. Fusion, obnoxious. Doesn't really look like it belongs in here. Okay, so made a major error. Because of course I did. I forgot to put the curtains in first. Definitely want to do that before the furniture if you can. The lag isn't too terrible, eh? I think that's going to have to sit a little further out, I think, but... that'll do. That can work. There was something on the floor already, kind of fire rug, hearth rug type deal. But I should actually have some of those. Might actually do the job. Find anything that's going to look like it belongs. Probably a bit excessive on this floor. Right. Yeah, this isn't straight, isn't in line with the middle of it though. That was okay. I mean, that's a bit obnoxious. Some of the plain ones might have gone better with the floor, but it works already, notwithstanding the dodgy wallpapers. We have something coming together. I just need something on this wall, really. I think we will go for a painting of some kind, because that'll probably look good in there. With the rest of the kind of cottagey vibe. But find the paintings, he says. Yeah. Something, one of the larger ones, I think, to fill up the space. It's going to look kind of cottage. The first one. Down so which is the level of the door frames. There we go. So all I really need now is some lighting. And that thing will light up nice and orange, so I'm going to use, if I've got them, cage bulb lights, but I may not on this, I don't know. Yes, I do. Good. Because these put out a very nice coloured light that will suit this particular room quite nicely. So I want to try and line these up so they connect on the beam properly. Close to there. But they hang down is not ideal, but they will put out a nice coloured light. Could have something here, would be kind of nice. I think it would set the rest of the place off. Move that into the middle, because I do like this. Thing on the wall there wouldn't go amiss either, so let's stick another picture on there. Too many big blank spots do not look good. Let's go, whoop, hang on. Go with that. Down to the level of the door nicely. This needs to come back ever so slightly this way. Lines up with the middle. There we go. Yep. Trying to find the right angle for that, which is a bit of an issue. I'd like something in that corner, but I don't know what, to be honest. Shoe rack. Table maybe? Some kind, if there's something narrow enough that would go in there. Like it belongs. Probably isn't. There's another case where this would fit quite nicely, you know? Well, but I think we might have to go for a plant in the corner or something. I know, stick a magazine rack in the corner, that should look better. Fill up that gap quite nicely though. That'll do it. So, there we go. Evening helmet, how are we doing? Choose the bookshelf stash box. That's a good thought. Don't know that it'll quite fit in here. Might go over here fairly well. I actually quite like the way it is. Bookcase might actually go better than the display, to be honest. Let's have a look. Stash box. Be here, I think, won't it? Oh. Bit too clean, I think. Can't get through there now. Now I'm stuck. Easy to get around. Yeah, maybe. And then there's a stash box in there, which is always convenient because you just dump stuff on your way in if you want to. That's a possibility. So, I'll have a look at the garage, I think, next. Cheers, Pepper. Promotional stuff for upgrading legendary gear. If you turn 2-star into 3-star, it rerolls everything. But turning a 2-star into a 3-star is an upgrade. So, I think most people are aware of it by now, though, Lobra. Not one for the minimalist look. No, not really, no. So, I figure if you want to make a camp look complete, especially with the pieces we have available, decorate a lot rather than go minimalist. Otherwise you end up with an empty space like this. So, garage. Obviously, want this to be my crafting space. Because what else are you going to use a garage for in the post-apocalypse? So, somewhere there should be a generator tab, but I never bloody remember where. There we are. Fortunately, that will go straight through. At least I've got a bit more room to move around now. Need some kind of ramp there. But, first thing I need is my crafting stuff. Wherever that lives. So, not going to use all of them, I don't think, because I don't really need the brewing stations yet. But, this is a big awkward one. So, finding somewhere I can fit this in that's going to look good is always the biggest question. I'm thinking probably on this wall here. There is also a slight issue that these do not match, so I might have to think about wallpapering these. What have I got that might work for garage? Cinder blocks work. No, it's too rough. Let's go with the cinder blocks. No. And we can make everything match. Set that apparently. It's helpful like that. And there's stuff up the top, but so if I'm going to do that, probably need to use this to hide that space, I think. So, we're going to have to go push that back. Well, screw you. Lagging a little bit right now. So, walls. Yeah, there. Can I? This way, that's going to be the question. I can't even find the most basic walls right now because there's so much stuff in here. That works. Yeah. Well, that might work. This way I've got the wallpaper side showing, not the not wallpaper side showing. That. It's going to be awkward. Nearly incorporated. Huh? Gotcha. Nice. Now, sort of make it match up. The underhang here is not ideal, but not a great deal I can do about that. It looks sort of even now and like it's part of a full house. So, back to workbenches. Wherever they are. There. Okay, so really I need chemistry station, tinker's bench. Probably need to figure out where this bad boy is going to go as well. in here would be ideal. Maybe drop that in the kitchens. See, we can go there for now. And I need a weapons and an armor bench. This is going to end up getting quite full. I want something quite narrow on this side because it's where the door is. Thinking, take this and put that maybe over here. Oh. We push the weapons bench over this side as well. Provisionally. Go there while I go on there. That gonna work? Possibly. And line it up with the pattern on the floor. Gone for the concrete ones because it makes more sense. The concrete foundations, it makes more sense in a garage. Probably be a sensible room to have the generators in as well. Whatever I decide to do for that. Ooh, we've got a bit of lag going on. It does stick out in a rather obnoxious manner though. I want to chop and change this a bit. You go there for a minute. Works. This guy here. It's not clipping through the wall because it is prone to do that. And we'll nudge these over and see if we can fit all three on this wall. That will work a bit better if I can. I see, it's going to be like that, is it? Make this work. By hook or by crook. Technically a bit of clipping going on there, but if it looks good, we shall allow it. Sod. Come on. And green you get. No bloody way you need to be that far away. That out! I will make this work one way or another. This is, maybe, possibly. Possible the chemistry bench might work better. On the bench work here. That does kind of make some sense. The question is whether or not it's going to work, because I may not have access to it. Yeah, it works. Okay. Not ideal, but it'll do. Now, nudge this down a bit and line it up in the middle a bit more. Better. Same with this one. There we go. I think, maybe, possibly. Still a bit off center. whether I want this more on centre in the wall or on centre on the floor. I can't quite win either way. Got a texture that's good for the garage that will hide the fact it's off centre, maybe. It's not going to look silly. Could work with that. That looks alright. I think. Now I can line it up to the wall, make sure it just looks smarter in terms of its position in the larger wall. Hey, look at that. It's cool. That works. I can also nudge this across a tiny little bit. Without the same issue. That can come across as well. Looks like we've got proper access to everything. So, things actually look like they belong in relation to the walls. This is ridiculously tall and is therefore under the part with the higher roof. That kind of makes sense as well. I would have liked to have squeezed a bit more in here, but we can fill the gaps up with decoration, so that kind of works. Evening, Mike. How are we doing? Evening, Ultimate Gamer. How are we doing? Good tinker bench in the middle? No. I'm all for putting stuff in the middle sometimes, but in a space this small, with this much stuff in it. I imagine Ox will jump back on at 76, probably on Wednesday, I guess, Tristan. These walls are the cinder block wallpaper. Otherwise, they're just ordinary walls on the outside. I think it was Atomic Shop stuff. Let's have a look. Yeah. There we go, Atomic Shop. But it does work for a garage. So, next up, big thing I need really in here, stash boxes. I need something that's going to look like it belongs, so my usual go-to is this fella, but I don't have it on this character. So I will probably use a number of these. And stick them on tables. That usually looks quite good. And metal tables in the garage kind of makes sense to me. Look at one in there. I think it was good. No, that way. The square. Angle there. Kind of works. Would like to squeeze another one of these in somewhere. It's over there. Okay, let's try that. Not too shabby. So, what else have I got that looks like it might belong in the garage? Table-wise, probably not too much, really. Gonna work, or is it gonna be a bit too clean? It could work. Bit, but it could work. That. And because you've got to have tunes while you're working on stuff, we will try and remember where the appliances are. Yes, maybe, possibly. In alphabetical order would make a lot easier. There we go. The radio on there. Nice. No, it's not. I thought it was clipping for a minute there. It's not. So, we could do some stuff on the walls. Maybe something on the floor. Don't really want a rug down. Doormat might be a good idea though. There, anything worth adding to the floor? Rubber mat wouldn't add. There's anywhere I could put it that it wouldn't look terrible. Nope, looks terrible. But a regular little map should probably look quite good in there. That would not look out of place either if I find a function for it. What else? Not a whole lot, I don't think, that I want. Doormats if I can. Do it. Always put your doors on last, then they don't get in the way while you're in the build menu. So, some stuff on the walls would be good. Either flags or Nuka-Cola is usually a good bet. There's, you know, pin-ups and all that in your garage, makes sense. I don't have a whole lot of flags on this character, but stick that up there. Kinda works. So, get some Nuka. Do I have the Nuka-Cola signs that stick to the wall? I should do somewhere. Should be in here somewhere. There they are. So well. Fortunately, there's only one particular pose on there, so I don't want to overdo it with that. What else have I got? And that really works. Tools, maybe? There, that'll work. Fuel, I think that's everything for now on this one. Do like using some of these. Taking your medication today. Bang, that was going over the chemistry bench. Extermination is everyone's job. Will that go up here maybe? That makes sense over the weapons workbench. Maybe. Come on. There we go. The bloke can never hurt you? Yeah, that would be somewhere there, but... Come on. That. Safety first. Work is hard work. You will live well. I think that's probably cool. Could definitely do with a few more bits for the walls though. I need to figure out a lighting solution as well. I'd like to put a few extra bits and pieces in, but I don't think I really have very much that looks like it's going to fit. Appliances, maybe. Hey, rain. Great for good footage, isn't it? Use that, but it's a bit too junky. You know what? Here's my new plan. Drop that on there. Scrap that. Slot the Nuka-Cola machine in there. It is. That should probably work. A little bit of an adjustment. Any further back. I think. There we go. kind of works. Bit. Not too bad. That fills up the gap a bit. There's something on the wall here. Switch to open and close this garage door would be nice. That is the one major drawback. I think what we'll do is I'll connect this. I don't have any conduits. That's extremely helpful, isn't it? Do I have any switches? No, I don't. Oh well. Well, we're going to have to pretend I've done something sensible with it. That'll do for now. Lights, though, would definitely be a good plan. And I think for this one, I'm going to go fluorescent. Because it makes most sense in a garage. I can actually sit where I want them to. Lining these up is always a pig. No power going at these yet, but I could soon fix that, couldn't I? That does mean for now I've only got light while the door's open, but it'll do for the moment. Plenty of light, not too bright. Works. Do something up there really, some kind of poster or something. Filling up the blank spaces. That's the way to go. I know what I'm going to do. Big Steve's Sporting Goods. Fill that gap quite nicely. Here we go. No worries, Blockbuster. Fusion Flea stash box. Not inside. It could go in the middle of the garage, I suppose. Well, like that. But it would be annoying to get around, which is why I don't generally use it. Stash boxes. Oh, I know where it'll be. Yeah. Yeah, I could stuck it right in the middle. Just kind of work. Getting around it's kind of annoying. But if you're into that, certainly could work. I like it a bit more open, I think. Just for simplicity's sake. We'll need to figure out somewhere to put this. In the street for now. So, kitchen. Let's get some light on this situation first. What time of day is it actually? We're at 5 o'clock. Probably be dark by the time. Food. My food's all gone. That's annoying. Let's try a server hub because it'll probably be dark before this weather improves. So. We'll pick it up on one that's not raining. Hit rank 100. Very nice. Congrats. There's a plane going over. Shelves in the garage walls would work, but putting anything on them worth having on them is kind of not happening. So I tend not to do shelves too much. Yeah. So well, basically anywhere would work for shelves, either over the, somewhere here maybe, or over either of these benches. Server hop again in a moment, but I can show you this for the moment. But all of these would look like they belong. Not quite what I had in mind. These are a bit clean. But it's damn near impossible to put anything on there without farting around in a way that is totally not worth it. Those are way too big. These wouldn't be a bad option. But again, there's nothing garagey that I can put on them. So they'll just end up empty. Which is not the end of the world, I suppose. Will probably annoy me a bit. Oh, I see. It's at it again. I got my wallpapers back in here, though. Oh, well. We definitely need some stuff that will go on shelves, and shelves that you can actually put stuff on, more to the point. You know, stuff to put on the shelves, and shelves that will not make things jump to the top level. This is definitely much required. I'm sorely missing ceilings. Yeah, some ceiling options would be nice. Wallpapers at the very least. Text. Ugh, hell no. Ooh, 15 ranks in the last week, Joe. That is the worst 15 ranks to try and rush through as well. Don't envy that. I'm in my foundation, apparently. Yay, of course I am. Oh dear, Tim, you right? I almost wish with the seasons I'd either finished much earlier than I did or be finishing somewhere around about now, because having it was about 2 weeks left over just left me with this awkward feeling of like I couldn't really start anything significant, and I didn't really want to jump onto another character because I get almost nothing done, or get the tiniest little bit done, and then I'd be back to doing the next season again. But also 2 weeks is long enough that it's kind of annoying as well, so it did kind of bug me a bit. God's sake, Bethesda, it's a server hop, not give it away that I don't want to be in the fucking night time. This always annoys me. Always annoys me. Yeah, doing good, thanks, Tim. I do like the vehicles in the game. Destroyed though they are, they do look very, very cool. I mean, it's a fairly standard Jeep, that, but rusted up and in a rad storm, it does look cool. Excellent. 5 AM? Yeah. Well, that's something, I suppose. The light will come up in a bit. Start shining through these windows as well. Ah! Got no jetpack! I hate it! Ah! Yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes now. Usually about 5 or 6 times if I'm lucky. If I'm not, I'll be at it for half an hour, 45 minutes or longer before I just curse and give up. I haven't seen Steve tonight, no. Taking the night off, I guess. Soon have some daylight. Eventually, maybe. Newspaper on the porch. Umbrella and umbrella stand. Like those for camps, definitely. Oh, they've all got a rolled up newspaper. Well, most of them do anyway. Two pots with them. Eats hot plasma. Oh, load of duct tape. Don't mind if I do. Just not loading in properly in the distance, but it doesn't matter too much. I prefer to walk to it with a week to go. Give me breaks and not thinking you had bags of time. Yeah, I'm surprised they chose to wrap it up as quickly as they did, Jellyby. What can we do? Yeah, it's just this kind of awkward no man's land position I'm in at the moment. Newspaper on the porch is a nice touch. Yeah, it definitely is. I like it. You wonder how long it's been there. 20 plus years, it still hasn't rotted down yet. I suppose it's in plastic. Right, now we've got a bit of light. Turn the Pip-Boy on again. Have a look at the kitchen. So again, walls and floor, I think. We've got what's going to look good in the kitchen. Something plain and that wipes down nice and easy. I could do that. Slocum's Joe stuff's definitely very kitchen. I think either Slocum's Joe or possibly this one. Bit grubby. I haven't done that one. Oh, so let's do that because it looks alright. Can live with that. I need to have a floor that is going to work with my choice of walls and look good in the kitchen. I think it's probably going to be a lino floor. Ooh, that one's clean. It's a bit too clinical, that, I think, for a kitchen. That's quite nice. Let's do that. Marble floor. Being a git, I see. Yep, that's fine. So we're going to need sinks and cooking stations and stuff. So, crafting. Start with the cooking station. So either of those could work. Could go with this, which is always good. Problem with the other ones is they need sort of Something to go with them. Something like that could work. Also, the fact that the chimney's inside is kind of an... There's a possible solution to this. Try this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but... Be a little too far back. Not really with it for turning it to a window, though, is it? Could take the window out there. Might be the way to do it, I think. Just go back a little bit further than that. Just like that. The only problem now is I need to decorate the sides of it without it looking absurd. I'd have to store it if I wanted to change the colour, so... Problem is having appropriate work surfaces for this, because we don't really have any. Which is extremely annoying. What I would like to see if I've got... And I haven't even got any of these. So, otherwise I'd do something like... Flipping that round. It's going to stick out too much at that point. This is the problem when you do this trick. It looks good, but... Unfortunately, the options for cooking stations and things to go with it are that limited that it doesn't lend itself well to further decoration. I think I'll stick with a minecart because I really like this thing and it's awesome. Not ridiculously huge, but it works. So we're going to need a fridge. That's going to have to go in between the two doors. That's under appliances. There's really anywhere else that can go that's going to look right and fit and stuff. Do something under the window here. I need somewhere to wash up. Probably a table of some kind as well. Put the table in there, it's going to be in the way, isn't it? So I think see what I've got available. Yeah. What I saw, this is my favourites of these two, but I don't have them on this character. I saw something decent. Mind you, that might look quite good in the living room. Gonna make moving around it any easier, but one wanted to. That works. Could possibly do that. I like the look of it. Modern kitchen tables. Modern, I don't think. Ooh, that could work. Might be obnoxiously huge for the space, though. Yeah. We might have to deal with this for now. Really my favourite thing. Set up as a bit of a breakfast bar type vibe, maybe. Could work. Around it okay. So, water, water, water. So that I can put a sink in here. Really a very good kitchen sink, but then there's the window issue as well. Almost, if I take that window out, actually the back of the house will look fine without it. Kitchen might look a bit dingy though. My only concern. I could do that and try a thing that might be clever or it might not. That's too far. Now I'd have to do the same thing here. Silly. Oh, you're not going to do that to me, are you? Yes, you. Magic wall back in now. Does that work? Only change it for the same type. Fair enough. Fair enough, that'll have to stay as is, because that then kind of works as part of the kitchen. Need some kind of draining board type deal there, really. Some kind of table in there. That didn't be a bit excessive. Part, but I'll have to do for now. Twice, that'd be great. Thank you. Just check that hasn't gone upstairs. Because it might have done. No, no it hasn't. It's probably still there. Huh. Yeah, it is still there. Just can't see it. So that's slightly annoying. Gonna make putting chairs and stuff around it rather difficult. Could do with kitchen cupboards of some kind, but we don't really have an option that looks good on there. I'd love to be able to make these things work. Huh. Did actually work for a minute. Thing if so, why is that working? Normally this thing doesn't bleed and work for me, so I'm sure as soon as I pick up the plans it'll stop working, but that's interesting. Put something like that in there maybe, but I won't be able to get around the table there. Wouldn't really fit with the rest of this. I'd have to change the theme a little bit. Could we put on the wall? Go with some paintings that look suitably appropriate for a kitchen. What did I use in here? That one. This one's fine. It's not the same painting. Once the table's back, I can actually put some chairs around it. And hopefully dress it up a bit. Why is there a second one on there? I don't know. Otherwise, that should... might be good in there. Kitchen's always difficult to decorate well. I'll probably come back to it and look at a few extra bits once my table has reappeared and stuff. If I can come up with anything better to do. Because difficult on this character, especially with limited stuff. Now what would I like in here? Got that purple carpet in there. Now, I think the walls will stick the same as the living room. Probably look better that way. A floor that will go with it, maybe? Much, really. Same carpet. Same one as the kitchen, maybe, I think. Hopefully predictable, these. At least it's the same way around as the kitchen. It looks like it follows it through quite nicely. So, still can't change these out, but with the next season we'll be able to have something better and actually have a better looking floor with a stairwell next to the wall. So, bathrooms, always a bit funny. Be durable. Decryption on your enter 29 minutes, Joe. Yeah, it does take a little while to get used to what's going on there. How do you taster? Junkie's explosive laser rifle for a bloodied explosive Gatling laser. The Gatling laser is definitely worth more than the laser rifle, Tim, so it should be a pretty good deal, unless you particularly want the laser rifle. But, yes, there's definitely a trust thing. Junkie's being phased out. Nope. Definitely won't be getting rarer or anything else. In fact, it'll be getting more common and easier to get, like everything else. If you don't want it, Tim, don't go for it. Right. Bathrooms. Now I've got up. So, again, these are a bit awkward to deal with sometimes. Can't put the windows at the top there because I'm going to stick the bath over here. Really need the Pip-Boy light on right now. But it's not such a problem down here, I don't think. So, don't think there is a floor that's going to be better suited to a bathroom. I'll take it all back. Maybe there is. Basically, anything that works in the kitchen works in the bathroom, really, doesn't it? I don't want the same. That would actually be quite a cool bathroom floor. Very old school fashion. Kind of a way. The stuff we've got won't go with it. So. Kind of a bit too clean, I think. but I can work with that. Suitably bathroom to me. Wallpaper for a bathroom. Probably going to be the wood, but I used it in the living room, so... do that. Kind of like it as an accent. I don't like it all the way around. Wooden walls in a bathroom, not a good idea. Same as did in the kitchen, the same problem there. Kind of dirty looking. I think I will have to stick with the same. I kind of don't like the idea of the bathroom and the living room matching. It seems like an odd decision to me, that. That kind of works as an accent. Looks like it wiped clean and stuff, so it's probably a good thing for a bathroom. So... obviously, we need a bath. I don't have a clean one on this character. Or any other one from the look of it. A clean toilet, but if the bath's not clean, it won't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, I don't have the plans for that. Oh well. We'll have to imagine it's a bit grubbier because I don't have the plans. Makes me wonder if I'm losing my mind on something. No, I'm not. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit. Quite fit, but works. Stuff. So back over to the water for the inevitable sink. Oh, well, the bath will have to be the odd one out, I think. Not too shabby. So, floor decor, we need a bath mat. Clearly what this is. I'd like to put a shower over the top of it, but not really an option there. And wall decor. Where's the one I like? I like putting this one in the bathroom. Just feel like it works. Need some kind of thing to put towels in. Might be a stash box, possibly. Hamper or something. Suppose I've got anything that looks like it kind of do the job there. Not really. So some kind of table maybe? You know what might actually work? Probably that. Probably the other one. suppose putting one in front of there as everything else has one makes sense as well. So simple generally does the trick in the bathroom. Do with some flowers though, or something like that, just to pretty it up a little bit. And it works. Nice 3 objects there. Do something on that wall, I feel, because, well, don't really have anything that belongs. For lights, got to think about those as well. We didn't do down in the kitchen, so we'll have to do that in a bit. Row of white lights. I think fluorescent's probably going to be the way to go otherwise, isn't it? I might just keep it simple, actually. The only issue I have is that this thing is so darn bright. Otherwise, that might well do it. Don't really need much in a bathroom. It's a bathroom after all. So, dead easy. Could do with a bit to decorate the stairs with me. But I'll have a look at the bedroom first, I think. This does get me, that the roof clips through there. Don't think the wallpaper's going to hide it whatever side on. It's a bedroom, so... Oh, gross. Quite simple. Oh, and now it won't update. Wonderful. Oh, wait, there it is. Mothman? Mothman works. Don't want anything that's too child's bed, really. Still shows through. So, floors. Let's do floors before I forget, because otherwise I'll have regrets. Carpets, unfortunately, just look terrible. Well, actually, no, the shag pile. These don't look so bad, do they? Like it belongs in a bedroom. Really, but it'll do. Already don't like it. Being a pain again. At least it works, even if it's a bit temperamental. Okay. Looks sort of like a bedroom. Beds then. What options have I actually got for bed character? I'm supposed to be able to find out, really, aren't we? What have we got? Kind of a no-brainer. Got to pick the one with bedding on it. Oh, it might be a bit excessive on the wall. Put on this one. There we go, plenty of room to get around it. But it doesn't feel sort of overbearing on that wall. I need some bedside tables. The options are probably a little limited here. Want metal. I think I will stick with this set, because it tends to look best if you can keep a set to it. At least if you're going for a fully sort of complete home like this, if you're going pure scrappy, then by all means mix up, but that in there. Cool. I need something over here. I might go out there a little bit. Ball head stand in there. Doesn't really look quite like it belongs, but it will do for now. Writing desk, let's go with this. Don't think I've got the White Springs mirror, but otherwise it would make a great... Unless I did pick it up, which I may have done. Hey, I did. Yeah, that's probably going to be a bit problematic. That works. Apart from the stupid thing clipping through it. But I might actually flip this around and do that the other way. What the hell happened there? Put that over here and then I have to deal with the clipping issue. We have a dressing table. I'm quite happy with. Bobblehead stand in the corner. Chairs. I'm thinking... Oh. A nice chaise in the corner over here might be nice. That could work. Need some stuff on the bedside table. I'll stick the radio in somewhere on here. Bit of alarm clock. Do something else that would go on the hot plant. Could work. A few more of these knocking around might actually do the job quite nicely. Being a little temperamental about going on the desk though. Excuse me. Yeah, that kind of works. We need a floor rug of some kind though. Got blood on it, but I think Grognak's going to be our best bet. Break up the otherwise plain texture a little bit. See the difference that made immediately. We need curtains to go on these windows really for the low ones. If I put them on that one now, it's going to look silly. And I need a chair of some kind for this dressing table I've built. Could use that, but it's not going to look great. Office. Yeah. You look right in it. Do with that. Bit gearish, but I think I'll find anything else that's a better fit. For now. Simple enough, but that should do. Could do some stuff on the walls though. Posters or something. If I find the wall decor stuff. Right. Tiny bit childish, but hey, it works. Frames struggling a little bit when I'm in the menus, as they often do, but all in all, simple, but I think it'll do. Now we need some bedside lighting, I think. Don't want to overdo it. You like the Liberator lamp. Dear. I think something that's not too obnoxiously huge, so I think I'll go with these for bedside lamps. Pretty good. Just stash box at the end of the bed because it usually looks better if you do. Gotta be the one. Can't tell if the bed's straight. It is. Just my eyes are a bit browny. The covers being at an angle and the pillows and stuff make it very hard to tell sometimes. But in general, I think that looks all right. That's why it's doing it, it's because I'm on the wallpapers tab. I'll need somewhere to put this though. Difficult. What I'll probably do, put that on there. And that works. And if we get some railings on this, under here, aren't they? About to do it. Use the stairs that come with the set there. I'm going to do the same thing here because they'll go all the way across and it'll look better. I could put them there, but now all we need to do is dress up the entranceway a little bit, which is easy enough. I like a couple of chairs out. The bench might change. Maybe not. Use these lads because they always look good on it. Nice. Don't really need much. A little bit of plant life might help. Florida got. Oh, put that there. Couple down here maybe. Just kind of break up the front edge a little bit. Awkward now. A bit of greenery. Okay. Ah. You're in there. That'll work. Not convinced, but it'll do for the moment. Now ideally I'd set up some way of opening and closing this without having to use the build menu, but this character doesn't actually have the plans for that right now. But up there would be nice. Break up that surface though. Yep, that could do it. One back up there maybe. So now I'm going to put a little bit of light out front just to distract the eye a little bit. Check that out. That should about do it. So if I push it back to the other side, it might look a little better if I can. Look on the inside. Yep, that works for me. Not too bad. I was hoping to get a bit more done than that, but this is why I don't do it usually on either stream or in videos, because it takes so damn long. How many rooms have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upstairs. Patio, and I haven't even done this bit yet, or finishing here. The lights might be good. And the sink's sticking through the bloody ceiling. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe stick it on something, but... And I'm going to have to serve a hop to get my table around here. Fine, but I would like a light in here of some kind, which is probably going to be, I think, fluorescent if I can. Actually, what I would like, and that's very nice, doesn't quite fit. Somewhere. I can never quite remember where. There should be a ceiling fan light. Might be under a... Oops. Appliances, maybe? Genius. There it is. Windmill fan. Not perfect, but for a kitchen piece, it will probably do. And could do something over this side, I suspect. I think I will. One of these up here, and we'll stick it on there. About right? Should do. Wait for my table to reappear. So, next thing I really need to do is figure out what I need in the way of light, of power. For this particular building, I think it's just lights. Pretty sure it's just lights. It is. So I don't actually need very much power at all. Wonderful. Though a jetpack would make what I'm about to attempt a lot easier. So we have got power running around here. I'm going to leave as is, and we'll have to leave the door open for now, but it is what it is. So I definitely don't want the wires being too overt. Come on. Today, thank you. So, run on to, oops, to here. It would help if I actually had way onto the upper levels. Get up there? Yeah, I can. Pray for me. I'll have to sprint to make that one. So I want one here. Actually, change of plan, I think. One up here. Another one over there. One. Get it to attach on the wall above that window. It's going to be awkward, so we'll just go straight there. It's a bit unsubtle, but principle's there. Oh, I made it. I didn't think that was going to happen. Should be enough to light the whole darn thing up. The question is whether or not this is going to... No, of course not. So, one more required. Oh, man, you should jump straight up there as well. So what I'm going to do... The one there, so it's nice... Oh, come on, don't give me that. I have to go this way, I think. Really ideal, but it should work. Closer. There we go. So, no overt wires really. There's a little bit going on here and there, but it's not too bad. We have light. But apparently not in here. Where are my lights gone in here? I had lights in here. I could have sworn I did. Oh, this had a light in it as well. Maybe it doesn't. Screw it. I've got somewhere a ceiling fan with a light in it. I know I have. I'm going crazy. This is from Fallout 4 and I am crazy. I know there was one in Fallout 4, but... Oh, thank you very much. Either way, that will do for the moment. A little bit dingy in there, but I kind of like it. Oh. Not too overt. Da-da-da-da. Now we're going to need a couple of doors. Because I'd like to have something in here. So let's just quickly and easily, while I think of it. Yeah. Never mind. This will take ages and really be not worth the hassle. Actually, I say that. Got an idea. Won't be worth the hassle. Got an idea. Pretty much my decorating style in a nutshell. Right. Yep. Yeah. Good old rug glitch. You know what? If I can, I'm going to do it this way because that's actually quite a good look. Yeah, boy. Right, so if that's going to work, first I'm going to need a chair. That I'll probably have to do out here as well. Oldie but a goodie. Overseer's chair. Well, plug this in here. Little tweak. That works. Yeah. Nice little office under the stairs. Like it. Thank you very much, Noel. So, simple enough. In a nutshell. I don't think there's anything I've asked you to do. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of things I've asked you to do. We need stairs outside this door, because needs must. Tiniest little thing makes so much difference. And then we're going to need some doors. And we'll try not to blow them off. So, not that one. Let's be that one. That's the way that should go. Let's see which way this opens. Kinda fine with that, kinda not fine. Figure out the lighting in a bit. Going to open outwards there, which is not quite ideal, but it's largely better than the alternative, I think. It was on that way around. Did open into that space. There isn't an alternative, so gonna be the way that goes. Because I suspect I'm going to need that out of the way for internal doors. Oh, maybe I won't. I'm stuck. This is why you don't do the doors first. That kind of works. That way. This one. That way as well. Nice. Almost would make sense to have something different, actually. Think about that. This one I definitely want to leave open. Would. Probably. Bathroom door. And that way. Bedroom door. This is not really ideal, because either opens inward and towards the bed, which is not ideal, or opens outward and away from it. Apparently opens in towards the bed, because it doesn't really want to do anything else today. But we can live with it. Realised I need a light of some kind, don't I? Lights, lights, lights. Can definitely go on here. Even bloody work as well. Well, there's no light. Joy. And possibly something up here would be good as well. Do one of these. Any other floor lamps? Good. This is often the way with a sloping roof. Yeah, not for now. Still need to work out the lights in there and what's happening with the table in here, but we'll be able to sort that in a moment. For some reason, this is apparently not close enough to power the lights in. Makes no sense at all, because it clearly is. What the... Somehow I missed that. Whoops. Guess either I have to come around. The lights in the bedroom. I might be able to run one. Save myself using too many. I'm out of ceramic. Wonderful. Well, I'll have to sort that in a moment. I need to do something about this, but that's going to require me to change the entire damn roof. That's annoying. Highly aggravating. Didn't even register that. How the heck I didn't notice it? I'm not going to deal with it now. Not about the build, it's about the decoration. Summit. What I am going to do though, can. I can't. I was going to stick a street lamp somewhere over here, but oh well. Yeah, what I can do though. One there, can't I? Splash a light. Much better. Okay, so we'll hop servers, pick out the things I need to fix, and find some ceramic. Ceramic should actually be quite easy. Which, well, it isn't. Bye. It would be relatively easy. I thought that was a vase or something. We're getting up there, aren't we? Okay. Where are you? Hello? Hello? There you are. Stop protesting, Danny. And place. Should be enough to do the job, but I bet it won't. Now, if we please got light in here? Bloody haven't, have we? No. Lies! Lies, I tell you! Well, I'm unconvinced as to what the heck's going on. It might be there's not enough power, possibly. I don't think that's it. I think other things might turn off first. I just spied light. Did. You on? Yes. Just being extremely temperamental for some reason. But we have a little bit of light in here, finally. Right. Door. Looks like it belongs on a garage. That one, I guess. Yep. Makes sense to me. Apart from the fact I don't have a switch to close this particular roller door here, but what can we do? Yeah. As far as a quick and dirty recreation of a classic goes, that works, I think. So, I need to work out what was happening in the kitchen or something else, didn't I? I've server hopped. Oh, my arm's getting tired now. Evening, Rugged Ranger. How are you doing? Hopefully knowledge shall be imparted. Lagging a bit behind on chat, I know. I was concentrating on too much at once. It's not a thing that I can do. Come, how are you doing? Do you have till tomorrow or Wednesday to complete the scoreboard? It'll probably be about lunchtime on Wednesday. But sooner rather than better, be safe. Finish it by 4:59. No, it will not be 4:59 p.m. It'll be whenever they take the servers offline to deploy the update on Wednesday. No. I'm sure that they will have an extra day that runs from Tuesday night into Wednesday when the servers run, I suspect. Assuming Tuesday night is probably not a bad mood, generally. Where do I have this camp, Jerry? It is right here. More importantly, see the little T there? The camp marker is actually kind of hiding. Just below Big L's tattoo parlour, there's Bolton Greens. This little T junction here, this. Not actually a T at all, really, but a really nice little spot to build. So let's see if they're just logging out, logging in again has fixed my furniture issue. Ta-da! It has. Also, it hasn't returned my lights for some reason. And I don't know why, but what can we do? Do that, and it looks kind of nice and warming. Would like a tiny little bit more light in the corners. Here's a sneaky trick for you. You need a little bit of light in the corners. If they won't go in, turn them around so that the handle, you sort of see sticking out there, is not catching on anything, because sometimes that can be an issue. See? Way better. Nice if it kind of went up the wall a bit further, but nice and subtle, a little bit of illumination in the corners. I like. You do with some in that corner, but it won't be very subtle there. So we need some chairs for our kitchen table. Have to be these ones, I think, if it's gonna be this style of table. Pull the fast one, I only put one on this side because possible it might get in the way of this. Don't think it will, but just in case. This is one I do quite often for tables because it works and it's quick and easy. We need place settings for tables, really. We just, for some reason, we still don't have. But somewhere will be what I'm looking for. You almost have seen me do this before now, but that's the one I want. Ready. Boom. Not perfect, but it'll do. Yeah, could do some dishes or something to go on there. But we'll have to make do. Did I close that door? I wasn't meant to. No, it's not actually closed, it's just doing that weird bug. But I think you bits and pieces notwithstanding, we're very much nearly there. Floor to go, right. I have no cloth. Shocking behaviour. Let's see if we can find some over. Must be getting about time to be done because I'm running out of stuff now. Sorry folks, gonna have to undo your hard work and nick your newspapers. Remember, the umbrella stands and the flower pots are actually ceramic. Excuse me. Minute. I need enough for a couple of doormats because we've got to be consistent. Gaps in the walls, Bugs. Not sure which one you mean, RPD. Unless you mean stuff like that. In which case, there's not a chance in hell they're going to fix it. It's been like that since the start of the game. Doormats. I suppose they could surprise me, but I think they've probably got better things to worry about. Would be my guess. I don't really want that one on the inside. But, all in all, I think not too shabby. Here we go, traditional. Oh, wait, I know what I haven't done. Say not too shabby and should we do things, but artwork sign, isn't it? Oh, apparently that's everything I've got. Close enough. I don't think I've got many bobbleheads I can sign either. I have a few apparently. It's actually going better than it usually does. Normally assigning things is way more annoying. You have some points for that. Oh, actually got a bad selection. I don't think we've got any duplicates, are we? Not doing badly on this character, apparently. Right. Now we can go traditional. Leave that open. Sorted. There, look. By magic. Have any hood. Yeah. Putting those two cage lights out front just gives it a really nice splash of light on the porch there for evenings. On the rare occasions the bright white light works in garage or kitchen or something like that. Most places it just looks really off. Aye. Well, funnily enough, I do have a daylight light bulb in here, so you know. Fairly simple spin on the decoration, and I would love to be able to put more stuff in, and there's technically more stuff I could add, but I've been at this for 3 hours so far and I've done one house, so it's quite enough. I could still put more on the outside easily. I'll leave the door open. There we are. Fairly simple, homely looking little living room. Because we haven't done it yet. Fireplace on. Be nice actually, the fire animation is really good. Kudos to whoever worked on that. Yep. Our kitchen is somewhat basic and a little bit Spartan, but got to work with what I have available, which is not the full selection on this character. We did close. Nothing going on outside, but filling up a little bit of dead space here. I might tuck something in that corner there, maybe, if felt inclined. Actually, sticking one of those plants like I've got in the other room would be good. Hide that tiny little bit that's sticking out there. Yes. Not much up here. Again, you can try and squeeze a little bit in, but there's not much space to move around as it is. So. Bathroom's a little bit bare. Maybe some of those leafy ferns would go quite well in the bathroom as well. But you generally don't put that much furniture in a bathroom anyway, so. A few nice bits and pieces. I mean, heck, I've used worse bathrooms. And the bedroom, which, in my lack of self-control, I stuck that thing on. Planetarium lamp from the end of the first season on the corner of the desk, and now it really does look like a kid's bedroom, but I do like it. Apart from the double bed, anyway. It's simple. You got to live in this place, and after the end of the world, it could be worse. I mean, there's no central heating, so technically no glass in the windows either, so that's really gonna suck when winter rolls around, but other than that, could be worse. Living room has always been my favourite. Just like the lighting in here, so warm, welcoming and cosy. Even the piano works in the corner. Not too shabby. Little nuke cloud in the background just to set it off. See if we can find our walk around in the daytime. Not your atoms to finish. Yeah, I think a few people have been this time. Starcom. Am I going to visit your camp? Well, probably when I stumble across it, Robert. But Noel also has you there. If you do want to send me a camp, have a look around, you certainly can do. Does the challenges finish in 18 hours? Yeah, actually that would make sense given that they don't have to start a new set of weeklies, wouldn't they? Until afterwards. Either way, it's always sensible to assume it's less time than you think it is. How are we doing for time then? Speaking of, for the 5 AM, come on, let's just serve up again, see if we can do a bit better. Where this camp is actually a really nice spot as well. Just see it there. However, frame rates are kind of horrible over there, so sun's starting to come. Let's go and have a look. You put a busy camp in here with all the trees and the shadows and stuff that go on underneath here. It can be a bit of a nightmare. Incidentally, if you are thinking of camping in that spot, this is your closest source of dirty water. The river here. I think I may have seen this camp before. Most people put a bridge on to connect this road over to the camp, but not to this one apparently. Maybe I haven't seen it before.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful in a world.
What is this, Brax? Also, scouring for...
Interesting outfit going on there somebody's got. Decoration's not bad up here. It's odd, but it's not bad. There's some odd choices made, but if it works...
I smell scrap. Well, not literally.
I feel like there's a couple of things been added on there just for the sake of adding them, but... Yeah, being able to place stuff on shelves properly, Jam, would be a godsend, but... Oh, that's where I live, over there. Hopper. To be honest, those glitches are just not worth the time and hassle it takes to get them to work, usually, so... IMO. If the sun could come up, that would be great. Any ideas how many camp slots will be available with the update? I think it's something like 5 or 6, I think is the limit. 6 maybe? 5. Somewhere around there. There's like room on the drop-down menu, potentially, in my opinion. For like 7 or 8 maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I think you could fit 7 or 8 on there, maybe, at a pinch. 7. But it'll be 5 or 6 total. Because apparently, they said something about database issues if they go any higher than that. But, I think that's what they were talking about when they said that. Might have been something else entirely. But, either way. A few extra slots will be nice. Could also be that they're referring to the player having to save a lot more information on their side, so the more you take up all the space on your hard drive. Yeah, there's no way they'll make it so we can put junk on tables. But they might put a few decoration items that look like. But the more junk items that players put in the camps, the more it's going to drag down the server performance. So they won't go too far with it. Noel's got you there, Jason. Yeah, PC. Right, now we've got a little bit of daylight. Let's have a look around in the daylight. Quite nice with the sun coming up. Yeah, I do think closing off that section at the top was the way to go. Actually putting some wallpaper up there might be the way to go. Apparently he didn't want to cooperate with that. Nice and homely. Love it. Although the light from upstairs is shining through, which is a bit weird. I wish these lights put out an actual amount of light instead of just sort of being a spot. Like they don't put any light onto surfaces or illuminate the room any. Just kind of glow. Yeah, look around the bathroom. Again, the fact that we only have a dirty bath and everything else we've got clean versions of makes me think there'll be a clean bath coming sooner or later, but it's not in the next season, so... I don't know, maybe I just haven't found it on the character or something. I don't think there's one. And another wallpaper piece that's disappeared on me. Apparently that's wigging out at the minute. Hopefully the update in a couple of days will fix that. I love that little liberator lamp. Oops. Everything you need. Apart from a shop, which I've really run out of time for doing. Not that I'm surprised. A little optimistic to think I could do both of these inside of 3 hours as well, but... there we go. It's all good. Nice. Yeah, display back on now. Yeah. Oh, thanks, camera. Now, can I get a decent shot in here? Possibly, maybe. Oh, crap, wrong button. Oh well. Here's a mare. Yep. Everything you need. Right, on that joyous note, let's do that. Whew. I knew that was going to take a while, but I didn't think it would take quite that long. Underestimated a bit, I think. Wonderful. Hey. Absolutely baking at the minute. Where were we? Cheers, Gabriel. Somewhere around there. The update is expected to drop in the middle of the day sometime on Wednesday, Eric. So just over a day. Very nearly there. Cheers, Ryan. Where are we? There we go. Then you keep. Appreciate it, Stella. Is it worth buying the Liberty Prime set or the Flyboy bundle? Flyboy set's got some good stuff in it, but it's not fantastic. It's... I'd go Liberty Prime Power Armor skin over the Flyboy bundle, I think, Tristan. For me. But it depends whether or not you can live with the Liberty Prime voiceover every time you're in Power Armor. How we doing, Daniel? You alright? You have 825 and you're already at the full T65. Jetpacks? Have you got Secret Service armor or anything like that? There's some Brotherhood of Steel Recon stuff that I think has plans that Regs has plans for as well. That might be worth picking up as well. Calibrated shocks are a good bet. Glad you enjoyed the chill stream there, Jelly. Have a good night. Focus more on the build stuff still. Yeah, I like the build stuff. Cosmetic stuff's fun too though. Some of it. Building stuff's the stuff I usually pick up though. Yeah, the best stuff's definitely an Atomic Shop for a Western style one, Tristan. I had a plan to do something like that, but I had something particular in mind that it couldn't be done, so I got pissed off and gave up. There's other ways I could have done something similar, but I wanted to do my thing and it wouldn't let me, so I said no. Fine, if you won't let me do the one thing I actually want to do, I won't do it at all. Mostly because I was annoyed. How there, Bruno? How's Portugal? Hope all is well. Yeah, you get some items from Seasons as well, which is good. I'm probably going to try and cut it down into a video, Daniel, but we'll see how it goes. Got 3 hours of footage to cut down into a video. It could be an interesting exercise. We'll see. Might be fine, might not. I was hoping to get all 3 buildings done, but optimistic to say the least. See in a nutshell there why I don't decorate in my videos normally, and why I do it out of them. Otherwise you'd wind up with a 3.5 hour video, or probably 4.5, 5 hour video actually, rather than a 20-minute one. You want the armor for the voice thing? Yeah, go that way then, Tristan. Flyby stuff's alright, but it's not particularly interesting, I don't think. Right, folks. I think at 10 past 11, it's time I start thinking about winding down. Yeah, there's other atoms you can do as well, other challenges you can do for atoms, other than the scoreboard as well, of course. Anywho, so the plan for this week, hopefully I will get this video edited down into a video and up either, well, hopefully tomorrow. If not, it might be later in the week, because Wednesday during the update I shall try and work on a video on the patch notes. I'm guessing that'll be a fairly long one. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping the patch notes go up reasonably early, so I've got plenty of time to work on it. Wednesday night, we are definitely going to jump into Steel Rain, though, and start with that, so I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Very ready for that. Cool stuff. Look forward to taking a large shotgun and sticking it right where Night Shin needs it sticking. Should be good fun. Prior to that, Tuesday we will be playing. Tomorrow we're playing some Mass Effect in the evening. So push on a bit with that. Where did we get to? we got through the collector ship, and we've got a whole load more loyalty missions to tackle next. I think that's going to be the big thing next. Then Thursday we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be Mass Effect, but depends whether or not we get a news video, which we might. Jeff Gardner was threatening one, so we'll have to see what happens. Be very, very cool if we do. Beyond that, on Friday, hopefully, if everything all goes according to plan, I should be playing 76 on Friday with Mad Queen, which is fun. Speaking of, if you haven't seen from last week, every Friday, probably, with the exception of this one, but starting next week, for the foreseeable future, I will be joining Mad Queen over on her stream for some tabletop Fallout, the pen and paper RPG, which should be good fun. So if you're interested in checking out the sort of session 0, where we sort of talked about our characters, set the scene a little bit, figured out how we can start things off, you should be able to find that over on Mad Queen's channel. I should have put it in the description, but I didn't. So I will drop it in chat instead when I find it. Didn't take me too terribly long. Right? Yes, if you do want to catch up on that one. Let me see. Oh, with capitals, please. Things go wrong. There we go. There is a link to the session 0 if you're interested in it. How do you have a look? The plan is just not this coming Friday, but the Friday after. We'll carry on with that over on her channel every week. So Friday will be stream free over here, but as I say, you can head on over there. I'll give you a shout nearer the time to remind you that's happening. But there's the last one from last Friday if you do want to check it out. As I say, this coming Friday, as we can't meet as a group, Mad Queen and I are probably going to play some 76, so that should be fun. And in talks as we always are at the minute, with No Respawns and everybody else, Stella, and anybody else we get hold of, really, over sorting some extra games as well in and around everything else. So see what happens on those over the next few weeks. But for now, I need to open the window and find some deodorant because I can smell myself, which is very annoying. And yes, chill out for the evening before I crash out. So, thank you for hanging out. I do hope you found a slightly different tone for this evening enjoyable, and hopefully found something useful in my approach to decorating. I'm sure it'll be quite familiar, but I hope it was useful. Like I say, I'll try and break it down into a video if I can pull a reasonable length video out of it. In the next few days, possibly next weekend, but we will see. So, keep an eye out. Yeah, busy. Definitely so. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. You guys know where all the likes, subs, social media links down below, and merch store and channel memberships are all down there if you're interested in that stuff. Thank you very much to everybody who's tackled that already and had a look. I do appreciate it. And I do hope you join us for Mass Effect tomorrow night, which should be good fun. And yeah, for the rest of the awesome stuff we've got coming up over the next few weeks, it should be very, very cool. So, thank you all for hanging out. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your evening and a great day tomorrow. And I will catch you then. Bye, folks.